Good morning, my name is Carolyn Klauba and I'm the Stewardship Director for the Sourland Conservancy. Today we're at the Foraging Forest. The Foraging Forest is a native plant restoration site in Hopewell Park, and the thing that's unique about the Foraging Forest is almost all of the plants here that we planted in are edible for humans. Some of them are edible in different ways, whether it's making a tea from the leaves, berries and nuts and different types of fruit that you can eat, or tubers. But the whole point of this is to really draw in people to native plants, teach them about the importance of native plants, and part of the way to pull them in is by saying you can eat it. So I want to go through the Foraging Forest and do a little plant identification and tell you about the things that are blooming here right now, and then again throughout the rest of the growing season. So this is Golden Alexander's. Beautiful, beautiful yellow flowers. It kind of reminds me almost like dill. This plant, a lot of times when you buy it, it's very small. Anytime I've ever seen it at a native plant nursery, it's always been this little tiny plant. So I personally had thought it was going to stay a small plant, and it's not. Look how big it is. It's at least 2.5 feet tall, really robust. It flowers in May, which is now, and it's again a great native plant if you want to put some accent on your native plant garden. The leaves are really interesting, the flowers are interesting, and it's just a really fabulous plant. We're right here in this area, we're making a meadow, and so this is part of our meadow plants, but you can use it anywhere that has some nice sun on your property. So here we have our native strawberry, Fragaria virginiana. A lot of folks get confused. They see a plant called potentilla, or Indian strawberry, and it looks sort of like this with, it has 5 leaflets, this has 3, but potentilla has yellow flowers, and it makes those little berries look almost like strawberries, but they're not strawberries at all. These are strawberries. These white flowers right here turn into first little green berries that soon turn red and are just the sweetest sugar bomb you've ever had. They're sort of almost like those sugar candies that you used to get in those little metal tins. That's how sweet they are. They're just absolutely amazing. Wild strawberry is a really great spreader. It spreads and makes these dense thickets. As you can see here, we only planted a few wild strawberries, and this is only 2 years ago we planted, and it's just made this thick carpet. It's really pushing out all these violets that are here, and it's just going to be a delicious, delicious May and June when they start ripening up. So this is again a great choice for ground cover. It's good for pollinators, it's good for animals, it's good for us, and another great choice to plant at your house. This is golden ragwort, Picaria aurea. I really love this plant. It is just popping with bright, bright colors in the springtime. It does like to have wet feet, so planting in an area that tends to be a little bit more wet is a great option for this plant. Again, all these native plants are great for pollinators, but this is one of the more earlier bloomers, and is another great choice for a big pop of color in a wet area. So this is our native columbine. It's called red columbine or Canada columbine. It's one of the early bloomers. It's a really delicate looking leaves that kind of just shimmer. That's just really, really beautiful, and it has these absolutely stunning flowers that hummingbirds really love to drink out of. Hummingbirds love red, and these red columbines are just a magnet for them. And we have them here down in Simcha's corner. and they're just spreading really nicely. I think we only planted maybe 4, and a whole bunch of new little ones are coming up, so they readily spread. It's a great earlier spring flower for hummingbirds and early pollinators.